Hi, this is Lawrence Frontera, also known as Punk Rock Skate Dad if you're interested on Instagram. Today I'm going to go over the G.I. Joe Classified Storm Shadow Arctic Missions Amazon exclusive. I know a lot of people have already been receiving them. I'm going to assume most of the collectors already know about this, but if you don't, if you go on Amazon, you can find them. I know they released a few more, so I'm pretty sure you can still get them. So I'm going to quickly go over this figure. I can say right now that for the majority of us, myself included, version 1 everyone wants, and I always liked version 2. And I've discussed this on different message boards before, but asking people if they see Storm Shadow as Cobra or G.I. Joe, I've always seen him as G.I. Joe because after version 1 he was pretty much always Cobra in the comic and everything. But in this one, you can see that he's a Cobra. What is kind of strange about that is he's clearly a remake of Storm Shadow version 3. I'm not sure where the Arctic missions came from, unless they just decided that they wanted to use this color palette, this scheme. But nonetheless, he's actually probably my third favorite Storm Shadow outfit. Again, lots of different Storm Shadows, but pretty much always the same outfit. And if the question is whether or not you should get this, and I know I've said this pretty much in every single video so far, the answer is yes. He's actually pretty cool. Again, everyone wants version 1 and then version 2, but this guy's not bad, to be honest. Just to start off, when you look at the design of him, it's really the upper body that you can kind of see. And same with the feet here. They do the same type of hoods. They have the same swords. They both have white sickles. What I do find funny is the 4-inch figure's sickle is actually just a little bit bigger. Not that I think that it really matters. But he has the white sword, or at least a white handle on this. But anyway, let's talk about the figure really quickly. A lot of people probably seen him shooting the arrow, pointing the arrow with the bow and arrow. That seems really nice, but I'm not sure how anyone was able to get the finger in there to make it look like he's actually shooting. I didn't have any luck, so I kind of had a position where he was just holding it, getting ready to shoot. But nonetheless, it's a nice looking design. The quiver and the sword are separate. They both have the pegs in the back, so you can snap the sword into it and then put it on his back. Or if you just want to have this on his back alone, you could do that also. He comes with this grappling hook. I haven't even untied it because, to be honest, I'm never going to really use it, so I'll just leave it wrapped up. And then his sickle to use in his hand. His hood does come off. I think most people have actually seen when he's actually pulling, or they've articulated him to look like he's shooting the bow and arrow, to not have the hood on. Personally, I don't really like the way it looks without the hood, but it's up to you if you wanted to decide if you want to do it. But the look of him is really nice. I'm actually pretty impressed that they were able to go with something other than version 1 and make him look so nice, where I'm not even clamoring for a version 1 as of right now. Yes, we want to have them. And I say we, I'm pretty sure everyone's going to agree. And I really do want to see a version 2. I don't think they've done enough of the version 2s, to be honest. That's actually the uniform I think of him most. But this guy's going to go great with your collection, especially if you already have Snake Eyes. and you want to have them fight if you always see him as a Cobra. What I did find very unique about him is that there are no Cobra symbols on here. Just the ninja symbol, which I'm not even going to try and pronounce because I've heard it pronounced in different ways. So I don't really want to embarrass myself by trying to say it and slaughtering their clan. What I did find actually pretty cool is, other than his emblem right here, it is on his sword. Right here, they put the symbol. So I thought that was a nice little detail that they threw in there. So when you're looking at him, you're like, wow, he's really part of that clan. They took a lot of, I think they put a lot of time into this. Obviously, there's no string for the bow and arrow, but I don't think anyone's going to be looking that closely. The quivers, it would be nice if this arrow actually went in the quiver, if they would have made it so it could fit in the middle, but they didn't. So unfortunately, the arrow or the bow doesn't have a way to snap on, which again would have been nice, and there's nowhere to put the arrow. So if you're going to be displaying him with the bow and arrow, it's going to be difficult to display him with this sword also. But I think it does a nice job of, you can put the quiver on, pop on our sword here, and when you look at him, it kind of gives you, you don't really notice that it's two different parts. But I like that you can interchange it, have one where if you don't want to have the quiver, you don't want to have the bow and arrow with them, you can just have the sword and have his little sickle. But anyway, it's a real nice design. I'm impressed with him. I will say once again, he's kind of loose, which was what I noticed in the first batch of figures and what I also saw online. So I'm a little disappointed in that. But I'm not going to be playing with him again, so this is just for display only. I'm going to display him after I've done this with you. And now you guys can decide if you want to go on Amazon and spend 20 bucks on another figure. I know these figures are getting kind of pricey, and now with the knowledge that there's 5 new figures coming out, a Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes from the movies, Lady J, Zartan, and another Cobra Soldier. Hopefully he's a little bit different than the Target exclusive Cobra Island, but I have a feeling he's going to be pretty close, which is nice because we need troop builders for some people. I can't say I'm going to be building troops for $20 a figure, but I've already seen some people have 10 plus to go with the figures. So if you're wondering if you need Storm Shadow, well, the answer is, who doesn't need Storm Shadow in their G.I. Joe collection? And once again, he is nice. I've been impressed with almost all of these classified figures. I know some people, once again, aren't happy with them, but it seems like the more and more people get these in their hand, the more and more they are happy with them. Also, if you were wondering, I haven't really mentioned this, I don't believe, he's number 14. I really wish they went in order, but they're kind of all over the place. And I did hear online that somebody thinks that the reason why the Cobra Island figures came out the way they did was because the Snake Eyes movie production got pushed back. So they think that they may have rushed those figures out without anyone realizing what was going to happen, which would explain why we go from 1 to 5. We've missed a couple, and then it jumps all the way up to, I'm looking over here, 10, 11, 12, 14, and I think the Baroness is actually 13. I don't have her yet. Gotta hope I can find her. So anyway, here you go. Quick little video on Storm Shadow. Probably went a little long. Again, he's really a match for version 3 Storm Shadow, which I always did like, although I really didn't care for his articulation, and I have to figure out how to change the O-ring in him, since it is about to snap and he's made a little differently. But anyway, go on Amazon, spend 20 bucks, get the figure, you're not going to be disappointed. Once again, this is Lawrence Frontera, also known as Punk Rock Skate Down on Instagram, and I hope you have a great night.